So what they did is they interviewed 60 Minutes. They interviewed Kamala. Her answer was horrendous. I would say election threatening. This is the day before the election. Her answer was election threatening. It was so incompetent. So they took the entire answer out and they took another answer to another question and put it on. And they did that, I understand, a number of times, but you don't have to do it a number of times. The main question they asked, and we caught them.
Trump has now been railing against 60 Minutes for editing its interview with Kamala Harris for months. But you won't be surprised that they did the exact same thing with him, and he's been quiet about it. CBS aired a 28-minute version of the Trump interview on television and then released a 73-minute extended cut online, which was also shared by the White House's Rapid Response 47X account, as you can see here. See President Trump's full interview, all 73 plus minutes, without the network's edits and cuts. So you would see that and assume that it's not edited at all. But there is one part they left out. Apparently, Trump's angry response to corruption questions at the end of his 60 Minutes interview was cut from the show's TV and online edits. Trump was asked about people he has pardoned, focusing on the crypto billionaire Xingping Zhao, otherwise known as CZ from Binance, who was let out of jail in September after pleading guilty to money laundering violations. Now, this part was included in the video. I don't know who he is. Trump can be seen claiming of CZ. I know he got a 4-month sentence or something like that, and I heard it was a Biden witch hunt. In the aired interview, O'Donnell asks Trump, how do you address the appearance of pay for play? To which he responded, well, here's the thing, I know nothing about. But then Trump got very annoyed, and this is the part that wasn't in the edit. So not concerned about the appearance of corruption with this? I can't say, because I can't say, I'm not concerned. I'd rather not have you ask the question, but I let you ask it. You just came to me and you said, can I ask another question? And I said, yeah, this is the question. And you answered, I don't mind. Did I let you do it? I could have walked away. I don't have to answer this question. I'm proud to answer this question. You know why? We've taken crypto, but just generally speak, excuse me, we're #1 in crypto in the whole world. Other people want to be, they're fighting like hell to be, but we're #1 in crypto because I'm the president. Biden wanted to also at the very end, he totally switched his thing. Now, CBS also did not air on TV a moment where Trump bragged about his $16 million lawsuit over Paramount, which owns CBS, over what the president believed was deceptive editing of a Kamala Harris interview. Trump did not mention Harris by name Sunday, but said the press got behind her. Oh, they were so behind her. But eventually she failed because she couldn't speak. She wasn't a very intelligent person, in my opinion, but she couldn't speak properly. She could not speak. The president then noted, and actually 60 Minutes paid me a lot of money, and you don't have to put this on because I don't want to embarrass you. So it seems like editing for TV is okay in his circumstance, Trae, but with Kamala Harris, they need to pay out $16 million. Make that one make sense if you can.
Well, I mean, it's very consistent for them across the board. There's so many different cliches and sayings that relate to that where they're concerned, rules for thee, not for me. Every accusation is an admission. GOP stands for gaslight, obstruct, project. They wouldn't, if it wasn't for double standards, they'd have no standards at all. You could go on. I mean, they do this all the time. It's not the least bit surprising. Is it baldly hypocritical and, insane? Sure. But that's, the order of the day right now. So, I mean, I've never been less surprised by anything. On a side note, I did want to say, because it's like the third time you've done it. Well, it's not just you, it would be anybody. But it's funny how when you just read transcripts of direct Trump quotes, but you don't apply the Trump tone or cadence or don't do a Trump impression or anything. It just really highlights how bad at talking he is, and how it barely even counts. You were having trouble getting through that transcript because it's it just starts to it's barely anything. You know what I mean? It's just word salad. It's just you get halfway through it and your brain just starts to almost, it's like, what even is this? Like, I don't even, and that's how he talks all the time. And people think, he's the most brilliant president we've ever had. It's truly something.
Yeah.
But
well, anyway. In that last section where he is saying that, did I let you do it about that question? Did he let her ask the question? He says, I didn't have to answer this question. I'm proud to answer this question. And he's like upset about having to answer it while also simultaneously saying that he's proud to answer it, and then just changes the subject.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier he says, I'm not concerned. And then he says, I'd rather not have you ask the question. And then later, again, he's proud of it. Like, you're right. It makes no sense. And then he has the audacity to be like, well, she couldn't talk. She's just not an intelligent person. Just the guy his brain is mush. Mm-hmm. And we're all living with the consequences.
You said it, buddy.
It's sad. It is a sad state of affairs.